Hello Spider Peeps. Well, a couple of weeks ago I did a video about this soul lantern that I bought from Aliexpress, which I thought was a pretty good deal. In fact, this bit here annoys me, but I'm going to do that in another video, so make sure you subscribe to see me doing a bit extra on this soul lantern. But this is not that video. In fact, I like these so much I decided to order some more, and I looked at this and it just didn't look right. So I found this one and I thought, well, okay, it doesn't mention that it's a soul lantern, but it looks pretty much exactly the same. What's going on with this? So I ordered it. It wasn't $9.19, I think it was about £4, so I felt I'd done really good by ordering it. And then it arrived. It didn't arrive in a box, just arrived in some bubble wrap. And amazingly, if we can look at this, I reckon this is PETG and it's 3D printed. Yeah, this is a clear PETG, 3D printed. So if we look at that and compare it with the original one, look, it's a lot different, a lot smaller, but that's cool. Okay, so what have we got in this? Well, I'm quite fascinated by this one. Interestingly, these all came attached. So on the original one, I had to push them together. You can watch that video here, but I had to push them together and make it. These look like they've been printed in place, all glued together. And then we get another definitely 3D printed base plate, which this sticks into somehow. There you go. And then that hangs on it. So that's how we get that. And I think I've lost it. Oh no, it's still in here. There was this thing which I assume is a stickiness that goes in between it so that you can stick that to a wall or something. And we get the zapper. So what else have we got in this? Well, let's get the zapper out. If we look underneath it, now this didn't come with a USB-C wire, which is unusual. But it did come with a USB-C port to charge it underneath this little flippy rubbery thing, and then there's a bit there where we can turn it on. So I don't know if you can make that out. Let me just turn the stage lights off a bit. Okay, so that's quite a nice red effect that's come out, but yeah, now it's changing to orange and it'll flick through colours. But I did this, look. So I doubt that's pressure activated, but for some reason, maybe it's sound activated, it's changing colours. So that's quite cool. And then I suppose this, if I do it off, isn't a very good video. Hang on. Or actually, let's arm this by pulling the tab out. Safety is off. So let's do off and on. Yeah, so it's remote control as well. Cool, isn't it? So it's pretty much the same as the other one, but it's just smaller. So yeah, 3D printed. But then I was looking at this, I was thinking this is interesting. Can you see this around the edge? There's like an inlay. I think, is that 3D? That feels sort of 3D printed as well, but the material feels different. It's a different effect. So just here, there's a little thing. Whoops, that comes off okay. So yeah, a little catch there. Now, do you know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of a tea light. So I thought, have they found a way to put an RGB tea light in this? I'm not sure. Find something I can get it out with. Maybe this little file. There we go. And let's look what's inside it. Oh wow, I was expecting that to have a tea light top on it. Does look like the base of a tea light. That's a cool device, isn't it? All right, inside this, I don't know how they got this together. Although maybe it looks like there might be a join. So maybe they glued, oh, maybe they didn't glue it together. Maybe they just pushed it together. Huh. Oh, that's a thought. That might be interesting for the other lamp, but that's not that video. Yeah, so this is again, it looks like PETG, all 3D printed, and then this clips on the top. So quite a nice 3D printer that's made this. Nice and accurate, and it feels very square, the edges do as well. Which of course these will always be curves because of the way the filament comes out the nozzle, but not bad. All right, then this little beast. So we've got two, I assume they're RGB LEDs. They've got to be. I doubt whether they'll be, with all this circuitry, I doubt whether they'll be addressable ones. They don't really need to, because they don't need to go off individually. So they've probably got their own RGB channel. And then we've got the nice USB-C charger. This bit of rubber that, oh yeah, it sort of comes out. Okay, so we've got this rather nice little bit of circuitry. I do love a nice white circuit board, although not if I've designed it myself, because it has to be Spidermaf purple. So there's the receiver. This is much more complicated than the other board. Then hiding underneath is a little lithium cell. Don't know how big that is. The little tabs come over here. This bit, I wonder if that is I wonder if that's a vibration device. Let's try it. Let's turn it on. Come on, turn on. Okay, so if I tap it, that goes. So if I really, really gently, it looks like just down there might be a spring. So let's just move that spring. Yeah. So that's a vibration sensor in that little tube. That's cool, isn't it? All this other circuitry as well. So there's some circuitry for the charging. There's the on and off button. You've got the lithium cell. We've got circuitry to receive this as well, to change things on that. Let's make it go blue, make it go Spidermaf purple. There you go, that's on brand. You can't see that as purple, but my fingers reveal the purpleness. That's quite interesting. I wonder if you can buy these separately off Ali. I bet you can, to put in your models. I mean, it might even be that it's something that they sell on Maker World or something like that, but they'll definitely sell it on Ali anyway. What an interesting little light. Not what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting a different version of the thing that I'd already got. I was right to say it was smaller, but actually I quite like it, because this could be useful for some other things. But then I don't want to get rid of all the work someone's made printing this out either. So this might stay where it is, and I'm going to see whether I can source these off Ali anyway. Okay, so if you want to see more stuff about Minecraft lights that I'm buying off AliExpress, the next time you see it, I'm going to be modifying this. Hopefully get it to work with Home Assistant. Let's see what I can do. But stay subscribed for that. In a few weeks, I'll release that video as well. Give us a thumbs up if you like these Minecraft derivative electronic items. But in the meantime, all I've got left to say is bye. One of them goes off. Well, let's come on again now. Right, be off. And we're going to get this back in. Going to go in. I think let's pull it. Oh, thought that was going to break. Have I ruined it forever, or will it go back in? Should do. Safety is on.